stuff.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Guys, I never thought we'd make it to this point. We are 1 week away from the release of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This isn't 100 days, this isn't 30 days, this is just 7 days away. This time next week, we will be playing the game and it's freaking amazing. You know, full disclosure before I get into this video, I have looked at no leaks at all. I know this game is available on YouTube to watch right now, but I'm not looking at any of that stuff. And if you want to remain spoiler free, also keep your head on a swivel and just try to avoid all spoilers. But this video is really about my 3 burning questions, the 3 mysteries I cannot wait to be solved, and I feel like all 3 of these will be solved right away when we get our hands on this game in just 1 week from today. So anyway guys, let's talk about these 3 mysteries that are just driving me nuts. If you're new to my channel, oh hey, hi, how are you? Turbo Jesse here. I'm a Nintendo, PlayStation YouTuber covering all things Zelda and any other games that really interest me. But I have a lot of Zelda content in the works for up to the release of Tears of the Kingdom and way past. I am an indie YouTuber, basically means I do all of this on my own, and I don't have that many subscribers. I'm getting dangerously close to 3,000 subscribers, so if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that sub-a-rooney button, give me an old like, I would definitely appreciate it. Now let's get into this video. My first burning question stems all the way back to E3 2019, and it's what are these green swirly things? I mean, we saw it in that first reveal trailer back in E3 2019, and we've since seen it many times all over Hyrule on those rock shrine looking things. A lot of people are theorizing that those are fast travel points, but I just personally think that the green swirls are just too important just to be a fast travel point. I mean, we know the green definitely has something to do with Zonai, and we've seen the green on Link's hand, and we've seen it holding down that hand in that first trailer, so it's definitely very important. So the green rocks with the swirl around them, people a lot of think that these might be actually fast travel points. They happen to be in very similar locations to where the shrines were in Breath of the Wild, so these happen to be excellent fast travel points. But I think there's more to these purpose. Maybe they're kind of a tunnel to get to the underground cave system. Maybe they're another way to get to the Sky Islands high above. Who knows, but they definitely look very important, and there's so many of them. Maybe they're this game's equivalent to some sort of shrine or mini puzzle. I just don't know, but they're definitely super important, and I can't wait to find out really what their purpose is. One other theory I have about these rocks with the green swirl above them, maybe there's some sort of upgrade station or crafting station where you could kind of turn in maybe your Zonai charges and kind of get some sort of new ability, or you could switch out your abilities. Crafting is a huge part of this game, so maybe these are like areas where you could actually craft some sort of super weapon or super, vehicle that allows you to get through this world even better. The best part is we don't have long to wait, and as soon as I start this game, I'm going to be running right over these rocks with the green swirl and figuring out exactly what they are. Next up is one of the burning questions we've all been asking about for years and years and years. Are we getting dungeons, traditional dungeons, back into this game? Breath of the Wild, they scrapped the dungeons entirely, gave us 120 mini shrines, and gave us 4 divine beasts. Granted, I really enjoyed the divine beasts, but they were not traditional dungeons. In recent marketing, we've kind of seen some hints that there might be dungeons in this game. I mean, we've seen something coming out of the sand that looks like some sort of pyramid. We've seen in the sky huge structures that are way too big just to be some sort of simple puzzle. There's also other landmarks throughout Hyrule that we've seen in trailers that kind of, sort of could indicate that there are dungeons in this game. One of the biggest complaints people had of Breath of the Wild is that the game veered too far away from the original Zelda formula. And dungeons are a huge part of that. And in most Zelda games, it was more of a linear path which dungeons you had to tackle at what time. And if they're able to figure out a way to make it so you go to any one of these dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom in any order you want, it would really blow my mind. There's something very rewarding about going into a dungeon, spending an hour, 2, 3 hours in there, completing every little room, getting all the chests, getting all the keys, getting all the maps, beating that final boss and leaving with some sort of new ability. That was just so fulfilling. So I'm really hoping that there's some sort of dungeon or temple in this game that's just a little bigger than those shrines that we got. Granted, I don't expect it, if there is a dungeon, it to be similar to what we've seen before, but more of an evolution. But like I've been saying, we are definitely going to be getting these answers so soon. My last burning question is the story. What is going on in Tears of the Kingdom? At the end of Breath of the Wild, we see Zelda and Link kind of decide to go off into Hyrule and see what is going on and see if they kind of help things. Next thing we know, Hyrule is a complete mess again. Ganondorf is back. Zelda is missing and her hair is somehow cut really short. I don't know how that happens, but I guess we'll find out. Link is a crazy new outfit. There's new, mechanics going on in the game. There's sky islands in the sky. What did they do? What did Zelda and Link do to make all of this happen? Is there possibly time travel involved? What is going on? Where is Zelda? Is she been kidnapped again? Is she in a different plane of existence? Is she trapped in the past? What is going on with all of these Tears of the Kingdom that all of these different characters seem to possess? Is that Demise? I just need to know. Is that Demise? Let me know if that is Demise. It's just such a burning question in my heart. And, I just need to know what's going on in this game. Zelda games are great. Nintendo in general usually doesn't have the best stories in their games, but this game seems to have a great story, and I'm really curious to see how it unfolds. In Breath of the Wild, there were those memories scattered throughout Hyrule, and you kind of, solve them or find them in any order and made the story. It was a good story, but didn't make you feel all that connected. I'm really hoping that in Tears of the Kingdom they're able to switch that and give us a narrative-driven story in an open world that really, compels you and makes you just, feel really invested to what is going on. The most important question to all is, why is Zelda's hair so short? What happened? Was it a slip up at the barber? Was she just going for a new look? She wanted to, remake herself a little bit of a makeover? I just don't know. I just don't know, but I want to know what Zelda was thinking. The best part about all these questions really is we have such a short period to wait before we get those answers. It's just 1 week away, and we're going to know all the answers to every question we've had for the last 4 years, and I just can't wait to dive into this game, and it's here right before you know it. Just think about what you were doing last Friday, and I was like, oh yeah, that feels like a day ago. Well, that's the same amount of time it's going to take to get to next Friday when we have our hands on this game and are able to play it, for the rest of our lives if we choose. Guys, what are some of your burning questions that you just need answered before you play this game, or you can't wait to solve and figure out on your own? Let me know down in the comments section. Guys, I get back to every single one of my comments. It's probably my favorite part of doing YouTube is interacting with you guys, so definitely leave your comments there. Also, like I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe. Like this video, it really helps small channels like myself. And guys, thanks again for watching this video. I've had some great growth over the last month or so, and I wouldn't be able to have that without you guys, obviously. So thank you so much. And as always, guys, my name is Turbo Jesse, and I'll see you on the flip side.